everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name's Cam. I'm sorry about today's makeup look. It is currently 4:31. Don't need to see my text messages, but it's 4:31. I filmed this video, I think, Sunday, and I had a hard time, because I didn't go... Okay, let me start over. So, first of all, I filmed these videos, and today's Thursday, and yesterday I went... Wednesday, because the school is canceled on Monday, and Wednesday I went to go upload, import and edit a video for today's upload, and my files just randomly disappeared. I don't know what happened, but this is the second time that my videos have just disappeared. The pictures, the cover video pictures, were still on the SD drive, but the videos were nowhere to be found. So, I'm going to be filming 2 videos right now. Sorry, the face is very minimal. I got brows, mascara, lip, and just a very light powder foundation on today. It is 4:30, like I just said, and I have to leave my house at 6. So I have an hour and a half to eat, get myself situated, film 2 videos, and go. And my fiance is going to be bringing me dinner, so hopefully I can get this wrapped up. So first of all, I'm gonna film the haul first. So this video is gonna be my haul. And for Christmas, I was given 2 gift cards. I was given $50 from my mother-in-law and $100 from my grandparents. So for the $100, I decided to shop on Morphe, and I bought 3 things. So let's talk about the least exciting thing first. I got the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette. I don't know if it's all in frame, but we're just gonna say that it is. So first off, you open it, and it's very gorgeous. You have, these, this right here is a theme, this right here is a theme, a theme, a theme. And what I mean by theme is they used 4 different YouTube, collaborators, and they each did a group. I don't know any of these people, so this one is... I'll make sure to link all 4 of them down below, and I'm sure if you wanted to go to the Morphe website, I'm sure you could. I have used this palette 3 times. I did more of a smoky look. I did pull in a gray shade yesterday. I was going to film this yesterday, but I didn't end up getting home till super, super late. So I was like, you know what, I'll just film tomorrow. And luckily, I got off work at 3:30 rather than 4:30, so I could swing home, film this, and go back to town, because I have to be in town at 6:30, and it takes 30 minutes to get there, so I have to leave here at 6, so I really only have an hour. So here is what the whole full palette looks like. You've got reds over here, kind of neutrals over here, more colorful tones over here, and more pinkies over here. Now this middle row kind of feels like just a topper, except for this shade right over here. Let's just swatch these 4 shades. Oh, that one's not too bad. But, these 2 aren't too bad. They kind of look like they've got a little bit of pigment to them. But these 2 are kind of like shade toppers for me. I feel like the only thing... This palette is missing a few things for me personally. I can use this as my inner corner highlight. I'm wanting more of a lighter red to kind of diffuse this stuff out. I feel like a gray shade instead of one of these 2 black shades would have been perfect for a smoky eye or something like that. You do get a little bit of color in here. This white shade is stunning. I also used these colors over here, and yesterday in that smoky eye look, I used this glitter right here. It stayed on my eyeballs all day long, didn't move. It went on my eyeballs really beautifully. I wish I would have taken a picture, but I didn't. I had a picture, I posted a picture on Instagram if you want to go look there. It's mine_all_mine. I'll make sure to link it down in the description box, but I was feeling really pretty yesterday, so I did use this glitter shade and these 2 black shades. The difference between these 2 black shades is this one is it's got a little bit of sequin in it, or what Tati's Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette is there's a sequin shade with matte with a little bit of shimmer. As soon as you blend it out, the shimmer fades away, but if you pack it on, the shimmer will stay. Some of these shimmer shades, typical Morphe shades. I don't have a large Morphe palette like this, and I figured it was 50% off. So this palette was a retail for $42. I got it 50% off for $21. So I was like, you know what? It kind of fits with my budget, so I'll just do it. And I kind of want to take this and tape it right up here so that way I always have the shade names. So I think I'm going to do that. I just haven't got around to it yet because I've only, like I said, used this palette 3 times. I want to use the colorful shades down at the bottom. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. So for $21, I got this. And for $49, I got this bad boy. But this is the Jaclyn Hill, the Flash palette. And I have used this quite a bit. And like I said, this is the 3rd time I have filmed this video. So I did throw away all of my packaging. So sorry about that. But you get 4 shades in here. You get Gleam, Ice, Sparks, and Mesmerized. I'll go ahead and swatch them all on the back of my hand. Now, I was expecting these to be like over highlights and very like intense in your face highlights. They're not. They sink into the skin and give you like a wet from within kind of a look. And I have used all 4 of these highlights. I think they are gorgeous. Like hitting the light, just woo! Like these, I didn't know what to expect with these. If you want like an intense bang bow highlight, I would suggest the loose highlight, but I wanted the highlight palette. And these like sink into the skin. They stay all day. The formula in the pan is incredibly soft. The packaging is very bulky, so if you are somebody who doesn't like bulky packaging, keep that in mind. Plus this over here is kind of useless, but I am planning on doing a full review of Jaclyn, all the Jaclyn Hill palettes that I have, the Jaclyn Hill brush sets that I have, plus the Jaclyn Hill, this and the other item that I picked up. But this is the Flash palette. It's a lighter one. I've used this quite a bit, but this, if you like a ultra intense beaming highlight, I do not think you're going to like this. This is more of like a subtle whip from within. Actually, you know what? I feel like I can get away with wearing highlight today. So I'm going to go into Gleam and Iced here. And then we're just going to, you can get this to be built up. You can build this up just a little bit and get it to shine just a wee bit more. But I don't want to shine like a diamond right now because I'm not wearing a full face. And I honestly just wear brows and mascara to school sometimes. Well, this morning I just wore brows and mascara. So I came home, threw on a little bit of foundation, put a lip on, and was like, let's film because I don't have very much time. But I like it, but I don't know. I need to test it out a little bit more, so stay tuned for my opinions on this bad guy. And then I also, from Jaclyn Hill, got this, which is the Brighten Up Luminous Powder. And here's what the packaging looks like. Kind of very bulky lid. When I first got this, I was like, whoa, I think that's going to be too dark. Because looking at it, even in the pan, it seems very warm tone and very, I don't know, I just didn't think that this was going to work. But when I applied it to my face, it just had the like a creamy pigmentation that I dust this all over my face. Like, you know what? Let's just do it. I put a little bit in the cap here, and then I take a large fluffy brush there, and then I go all over my face, and then I think this mimics like the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. It just gives you a little bit of dewiness to, like, because I have oily skin, so I have to set everything down no matter what, and I kind of feel like this brings back a little bit of life into my skin. I have really been loving this. However, I feel like if I would have got the lightest shade rather than this one, then it would have left like a highlighty streak on my face because of the color of it was white. I went with the shade Brighten Up, like I said, and it's a bit more like complexion tone. Like you can see it there in the pan. It's not like stark white. So I feel like it works with my skin tone very, very nicely. So if you're fair, I feel like you will definitely like this to dust all over the face. I originally thought I was going to have to add in a little bit of translucent powder. Nope, you can just go straight in with this. So I really have been enjoying this. I think out of these 3 items from my order from Morphe, this is my favorite. I do like this, and this eyeshadow palette, it's just missing a few things, and for being a very, very large palette, I really wish, I don't know, you can't please everybody, but I don't know. There's only 2 glitters in here, but they are stunning. You get like a gray and then a more copper tone, and I just need to dip into this more. Like I said, I've only used it 3 times, so I don't really want to say that I dislike it or love it, but the first thing that I fell in love with from this order is the Jaclyn Hill Luminous powder. This was $32 plus the $49 plus the Morphe $21. So I spent $102 on 3 things, and I went $2 over, but I was like, you know what? $2 is not the end of the world. Now, I also, with the $50 from my mother-in-law, I went to Sephora and I picked up these 2 things. I have been eyeing this for so long. Did I need a new brow product? No. Did I want one? Yes. But I got mine in the shade, this is the Brow MVP Ultra Fine Brow Pencil and Styler Crayon from Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade Light Brown. I feel like this is just stunning, and I'm looking this way because my mirror's over here. I feel like my brows could use a little bit of refresh because I've been wearing them all day long, but I don't know, I like this brow pencil. The only thing to note about this is that this brush is really cool and innovative and unique, but it removes any product. So I would only recommend using this if you mess up and you want to remove, because I like to fill in my brows and then spoolie through them to make them look more natural. I wouldn't do that with this because it'll just remove all of the product that you just put down. So I don't remember how much this was or how much this was, but I know together they were, one was $20 and one was $22, so I spent $42 out of the $50, so there's that. And I also bought the Fenty Beauty, this is the 5-pencil Longwear Pencil Eyeliner Crayon in the shade Shea Problem, and I needed a pink waterline eyeliner. So there's that swatch there, and this, okay, first of all, you cannot twist this back down. So I would only twist it up like 2 to 3 twists or little 2 to 3 clicks. Can you hear that? 2 to 3 little clicks at a time, because you can't get it back down. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to smush it. You don't want to waste product. So I really hope they'll fix that. But even at the bottom, they have the color, and I didn't have a pink one. And the pinks that she had, I wasn't really in love with, but this one I felt like could pull both coral and pink, depending on what my eyeshadow looks like. And I've tested that, and I do like it with pink eyeshadow. I do like it with coral eyeshadow. So these are the 2 things that I bought from Sephora. They're the only 2 really things that I have been eyeing lately, so I figured that that would be alright. And for Valentine's Day, I got a $50 gift card to Ulta from my man. And he bought me, oh no, he didn't buy me. I bought myself 5 different things from ColourPop, and all 3 of the 5 retailed for $14 each, and 2 retailed for $6 each. So I $2 over plus the $2 over on my Morphe order, so that's $6 over, but I also went $8 under on my Sephora thing, so it kind of equaled out, so I'm still $2 ahead, if that makes sense. I got this. I've been eyeing this a lot lately because people have been talking about it, in tinted moisturizers I really like on a natural kind of day, and this is the Pretty Fresh Hydraulic Acid Moisturizer, and I got mine in the shade 4N. The packaging is really, really nice, and it's very cooling. It's cold. Maybe it's just because my house is cold, but whatever. I have mine in the shade Fair 4N. And I've used this twice now, and I do honestly really, really like this. So I can't give you my opinion on this. I'm still gonna be using it, and we'll continue down that road. So this was $14, and the next 2 things were $14 as well. I also got this right here, which is the ColourPop Nude Mood eyeshadow palette. I really wanted the Going Coconuts palette, but my Ulta had these 2 everything, like they had a new ColourPop display, and I was like, you know what, I had my eye on some of these things, so might as well just get them. And here is what this looks like. I have used this twice. This shade put so intense. Like, look at that. It is just one swipe, just boom. This right here is more of a Super Shock shadow. And it's, like, it's pretty, but I would use that as an inner corner highlight. And then this shade right here I have not used, which is Lap of Luxe. Oh man, I'm running out of room to swatch here, but that's alright. And there is what that one looks like, and you get like some cool tone transition and deepen shades, some warm tone transition and deepen shades. You get a nice like bone color to set everything down with. So I have really been loving this palette. And also I bought this palette here, which I have used this one once. And this is the ColourPop Blush Crush palette. And here is what this one looks like. You've got kind of more neutral, but kind of more pink, like this one in the shade. You've got three actually sequin kind of. That's what I'm just going to call them. They've got matte with a little bit of shimmer. So this shade here and these two bottom shades here are matte with a little bit of glitter in them. However, if you use them, like if you're blending with them or blending them out, the shimmers do disappear, like if you don't want that. But if you want the glitters and stuff to shine through, use a packing motion, and I feel like that works best. You get two shimmer shades, one shimmer shock shade, the three sequin, and then three completely matte. So, because see, they're very like, this one is more like a shimmer topper. This one is like really the only true shimmer in the palette, and this one is kind of like a topper, a shadow topper too. So, I definitely like, I don't know which one I like more. I can't tell you. I like them both, which is why I picked up them both, because I couldn't decide in store, and I was like, well, I either find something that's $10 to make this an even $50, or I can buy the other palette and get it for $4 over. So I did pick up these two palettes from ColourPop. And then I also bought two lip liners, and I've been in need of some new lip liners. Not really, but I just wanted them. This first shade here is in the shade BFF, and the second one here is in the shade Oh Snap. One of them is a bit more pinky, and one of them is a bit more neutral. So, this one here is in the shade BFF, which is this nude shade, and the other is in the shade Oh Snap, which is this, like, pinkier tone. Like, they are very similar, but I felt like, why not? So I did pick up both of these for $6 each. So 14 times 3 is 30, 42, and 42 plus 12 is 54. So I stayed in the budget like all together, but I did go over by $6 on both the Morphe and the blush, or the ColourPop order. But, I've been enjoying everything I wanted. This no-buy has made me really think about what I want, and rather than just like splurge buying, like, do I need this? Is there anything I've had my eye on? Anything really like that? So, I hope you like this haul. I will be doing a, follow-up with it in a few months. I know next month I have a follow-up of both my Sephora, the very first haul that I posted, and the Sephora fall sale that I'm doing. So stay tuned for those, and those will be coming up soon. And without further ado, I think that wraps this video up. I have a giveaway going as soon as I get to 100 subscribers. My giveaway is getting so big, and so many things are in there, so be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like me, if you like my content, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!